Hello, and welcome back. Today, we're embarking on a journey through a labyrinth of secrets, espionage, and hidden technologies that have shaped our modern world in ways most of us could never imagine. Our guide on this journey is the groundbreaking book, Covert Wars and Breakaway Civilizations. The Secret Space Program, Celestial Psyops, and Hidden Conflicts by Joseph P. Farrell. Let's start with a question. What if I told you that there's a hidden system of finance that's been operating since World War II? A system so vast and intricate that it makes the Panama Papers look like child's play. Would you believe me? This system, as Farrell reveals, is the backbone of what he calls a breakaway civilization. A shadowy network of elites, intelligence agencies, and corporations that operate beyond the reach of conventional oversight. The story begins in the aftermath of World War II, with the infamous Operation Bernhard. This was no ordinary counterfeiting operation. The Nazis, under the direction of SS officer Alfred Naujoks, set out to produce counterfeit British pound notes on an industrial scale. But here's the kicker. These weren't just any counterfeit notes. These fraudulent British pounds were so meticulously crafted that even the most experienced banknote experts couldn't tell them apart from the real thing. But why go to such lengths? The answer lies in the Nazis' grand vision of economic warfare. By flooding Britain with these flawless forgeries, they aimed to destabilize the British economy and, by extension, the Allied war effort. But as Farrell suggests, this was just the beginning. The infrastructure and techniques developed during Operation Bernhard laid the groundwork for a much larger, more secretive operation that would continue long after the war's end. Fast forward to the present, and we find ourselves confronted with a series of bizarre incidents known as the bearer bonds scandals. These scandals involved the seizure of billions of dollars in counterfeit bonds, some of which were so convincing that they raised serious questions about their authenticity. But here's where things get really interesting. Many of these bonds were dated to 1934, a time when such large denominations simply didn't exist. Now, let's connect the dots. Farrell argues that these bonds are not just the work of clever counterfeiters. Instead, they point to the existence of a hidden financial system, one that's been used to fund covert operations and black projects. This system, he suggests, is backed by a secret reserve of gold, much of which was looted by the Axis powers during the war and subsequently hidden away. But how does this tie into the UFO phenomenon? Well, consider this. The same culture of secrecy and plausible deniability that characterizes the breakaway civilization also applies to the UFO issue. The US government, as Farrell points out, has gone to great lengths to conceal the reality of UFOs, even as they acknowledge their potential threat. Take, for example, the 1951 Wonsan and Sunchon UFO incidents during the Korean War, when two different bomber planes on opposite sides of the peninsula reported exchanging fire with a UFO. Or the 1953 Kinross incident, where an F-89 fighter jet disappeared after pursuing an unknown object. These incidents, and many others like them, suggest that the UFO phenomenon is not just a matter of extraterrestrial curiosity. Instead, it represents a potential threat to national security, one that the breakaway civilization has been actively working to understand and, if possible, emulate. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Farrell suggests that the UFO phenomenon may be intimately connected to the hidden financial system. The same technologies that allow for the manipulation of space-time, he argues, could also be used to alter the yields of nuclear weapons, rendering them either more or less powerful. This would explain the intense interest of the breakaway civilization in UFO activity, particularly around nuclear weapons sites and tests, So, what does all of this mean for us? Well, it suggests that the world is far more complex and interconnected than we might think. The breakaway civilization, with its vast resources and advanced technologies, operates in the shadows, influencing events in ways that are often invisible to the public eye. And the UFO phenomenon, far from being a mere curiosity, represents a challenge to this hidden order, one that has profound implications for the future of humanity. In conclusion, the story of the breakaway civilization and the UFO phenomenon is a tale of power, secrecy, and the quest for dominance. It's a story that challenges our understanding of history, technology, and the very nature of reality. And as we continue to uncover the hidden truths of our world, we must ask ourselves, what other secrets are waiting to be revealed? Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. And remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth. This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book, Covert Wars and Breakaway Civilizations, the Secret Space Program, Celestial Psyops, and Hidden Conflicts, by Joseph P. Farrell. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.